So as you make it into your child's pose, you might even here begin to take just a little bit of a wiggle of the fingers and of the toes. You might rock and sway the body from side to side. And slowly beginning to allow the hips to sink a little deeper. Any issues with your ankles as you sit back like this, then maybe you just tuck the toes and push your bottom in towards your feet and towards your heels. Just taking a moment here to scan the body from the bottom to the top and checking in on any areas of any tension or tightness, aches, pains, and be mindful of these spaces as you move. Modify, adjust as you need. And then slowly beginning to take a full deep breath in through the nose. Feel the breath fill the lungs fill the ribcage. And as you exhale, sigh it out, let it all go. Relax a little deeper. Take a full deep breath in. A full breath out. And as you begin to take your next breath, reach the palms of the hands out in front of you. Spread the fingertips wide. Then gently grip into the mat with the hands. And on your next breath, draw your shoulders all the way up into tabletop. And from tabletop, press all the way back down into child's pose. Using your inhale and exhale to guide you through your movement from child's pose to tabletop as you inhale. From tabletop to child's pose as you exhale. Inhaling to tabletop. Exhale to child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. This time as you exhale, take a peek down the right side of the body. Inhale, center. Exhale, a peek to the left. Inhale, come all the way up through center. Take the hands wide, point the fingertips away from one another. And just take a sway and rock across the width of the mat. Slowly beginning to tease your shoulders lower until you can begin to tap your shoulders into the central line of your mat. Tap right, tap left, tap and right, tap left. Come all the way back through center, palms underneath the shoulders. Beginning here to tuck the toes and lift the hips, finding your downward facing dog. Take a moment or two to wiggle out into your downward facing dog. Experiment with the width of the hands, the width of the feet. And just bend the knees and ease out any tension along the backs of the legs, across the hips. Allowing the head to relax. Focus on your inhales and exhales as you move through your practice today. Slow inhales. And as you exhale, think about pulling into your center, making your body a little bit stronger as you exhale. And from here, as you begin to take your next inhale, bring the gaze forward. And as you exhale, walk the feet up to the hands. Lift to a halfway lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, slow roll all the way up to stand. Lifting the head and shoulders left. And then just giving the shoulders a roll here. Big nice roll forward, a roll back. And then the inhale and to lift and reach the arms overhead. Interlace the fingers, point the index fingers to the ceiling. Take a breath in. And the exhale, a side lean over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side lean and left. Inhale all the way up to center. As you exhale, bring the hands along the legs towards the knees and then send your hips out behind you. A soft bend in the knees here. Taking the inhale as we come into a standing cat-cow. Draw the heart forward, roll and lift the shoulders back. As you exhale, round the spine, curl the hip bones up towards the rib cage. Inhale to a standing cow, heart reaches forward, hips lift up and back. Exhale, round in the spine, curl in the chin into the chest. Inhale to cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Just adding a little bit of speed here. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Taking a little bit of movement here, making it faster maybe, or you might need to keep it slow. Just stretching out along the back line of the body. And as you come into your next cat, hold it there. And then roll the hands all the way down to the feet. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat and step the right foot back. Land the right knee on the floor. Take an inhale, lift and reach the arms overhead. Catch a hold of the elbows. Take a breath here. As you exhale, pull everything into your center and begin to lean the head, shoulders, and elbows back. Take in a breath. As you exhale, bring the palms of the hands together, pray. Take a little interlace of the fingers, press the palms out in front of you around the spine. Curl the hip bones all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale, palms of the hands reach high. Exhale, twist to the left, squeezing the inner thighs in towards each other. Open up the arms wide. Take in a breath here. And as you exhale, take the right hand to the floor, reach the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Take in a breath. Exhale to land the left hand on the floor. Tuck in the right toes, lift the right knee, spring forward to your forward fold. Hang and dangle over the legs. Slowly beginning to roll all the way up to the top. Inhale and arms lift and reach up overhead. Clasp the hands at the top, release the index fingers, take a breath in. Exhale a side lean right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side lean left. Inhale, please center. Exhale to bring the hands over the thighs, send the hips back, the shoulders forward. Inhale into your standing cow. Lifting the heart, sending the hips up and back. Exhale, cat. Round the spine, really curl the hip bones up to the ribs. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Adding in a little bit of speed if that feels comfortable enough for your spine. Shorter inhales, shorter exhales. As you come into your next cat, hold, and then slide the hands all the way down to the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and plant the hands, step the left foot back. Landing the left knee on the floor. Take an inhale, lift the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, bend the arms, catch the elbows. Take a breath. Exhale, pull everything into your center as you lean your head, shoulders, elbows back. Take a breath in here. Exhale the palms of the hands together, interlacing the hands, press them forward. Take an inhale, lift and tilt the hip bones up towards the ceiling. Long exhale. Inhale, hands lift up overhead. Exhale, twisting to the right. Keep squeezing the inner thighs in towards each other. And then open up the arms wide to a T. And lowering the left hand to the floor, reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling, a low lunge twist. Take a breath here. Exhale, land on the right hand on the floor. Lift the left knee, step into a plank. A high plank or a low plank. Take a breath, hold your plank. Keep that long, strong line from the shoulders to the hips. Lift the kneecaps. Maybe you're pushing back into the heels, maybe you're forward on the toes. Hold your line still, strong and steady. Take a breath here. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the mat. Take the hands out wide. Notice you're on your fingertips. Notice you keep the palms flat. Point the elbows to the ceiling. And as you inhale, begin to lift your chest. Find a back bend. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Come back to center, twist to the left. Come all the way back to center, land on the belly. Slide the right hand out to the right. Take an inhale to bend the left knee. And as you exhale, you're going to come into a scorpion tail. Twist the left toes to the right. Press into the right shoulder. Think about the sole of the left foot being completely on the floor. Your left kneecap pointing up towards the ceiling. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, come all the way back to your belly, to center. Slide the left hand left. Your right hand can be wherever it feels comfortable. Take an inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale to scorpion tail, twisting the right foot over to the left. Again, the foot be flat on the floor, the right knee points to the ceiling. Lean into the left shoulder. Take a breath in. As you exhale, come all the way back to your belly. Land the hands along by the ribs. Take an inhale to tabletop. Exhale, push into child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Pedaling it out through the legs and downward facing dog. Take a long full breath here, lifting the right leg all the way up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, tap the right knee to the right arm. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, tap the right knee to left elbow. Inhale, right leg lifts. This time as you exhale, tap the right knee straight down to the center of the mat and then tuck the left knee behind the right. So you're into this cross knee tabletop. Take an inhale as you lift the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread the right arm through the left. Taking your right arm as far as you can, taking your right shoulder as low as you can, without falling over. Inhale, lift and reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. And then exhale, wrap the right arm around the back. Notice you can find your left hip. Open up the chest here. Take a breath. Exhale to land the right hand on the floor. Send those left hip toes all the way out behind you. Place them on the floor. And then take an inhale, draw the right knee all the way into the nose. And as you exhale, shoot the right leg back, one-legged plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale to downward facing dog. Find a movement in your dog. Wiggle the legs. Rock the shoulders. Let the head relax and release between the arms. And as you take your next inhale, begin to lift the left leg high, one-legged dog. Exhale, left knee taps into left arm. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee taps to right arm. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, land the left leg down on the center of the mat and then cross the right knee behind the left. So you're in this cross-legged tabletop. Taking the inhale, lift and reach the left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, thread the left arm through the right. Taking your left hand as far as it can go, your left shoulder as low as it can go. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And on your next inhale, beginning to lift the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale to wrap the left arm around the back. Find a twist. Place the left hand on the floor. Slide the right toes out behind you. Lift the left knee off the mat. Send the left leg back, one-legged plank. Modify if you need with your right knee on the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, find your chaturanga to your back bend, to your downward facing dog. Paddle out the legs, sway the hips. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. And as you inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale to step the right foot just outside the right hand. Lift and twist the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Take in a breath. And as you exhale from here, you're going to step the left foot just to the back of the right and sit down on your bum. And then from here, you're going to rock into happy baby. So take a hold of the right foot, take a hold of the left foot in your happy baby. Massaging the spine here against the mat. Rock from side to side, rock up and down the length of the mat. And from your happy baby, take the right leg all the way down onto the mat. Hold onto your left leg, your left foot if you can. Take a breath in. And then exhale, extend the left leg all the way out to the left. So you're in your hand to toe stretch. Maybe your pinky toes can hit the floor. Maybe you're needing to keep your knees slightly bent. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, begin to bend the right knee and then cross the left foot over the right thigh, figure of four, and draw the knees in towards the chest. As you draw the legs in towards the body, push your left knee away from your left shoulder. If you prefer to point the right toes to the ceiling, take the right toes to the ceiling. Find the stretch that works for you. Take in a breath here. And as you exhale, land the right foot on the floor. Send the left foot on the floor, hips distance apart. Place the palms of the hands on the mat. Lift the chest to bring the shoulder blades close. And then as you inhale, lift into bridge pose. Squeezing the hip bones up to the ceiling. Clench the buttocks a little bit tighter. See if you can lift all the way up towards the upper back. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Land on the spine down onto the floor. Extend the legs out long. Take an inhale, reach the arms overhead. Clasp the hands together, extend the index fingers. Full breath here. And as you exhale, come all the way up into a seat. Reaching your fingers overhead. Take in a breath. Exhale, a wide arm twist out to the right. Inhale, lift the arms all the way back to center. Exhale, wide arm twist left. Inhale into center. As you exhale, bring the hands to the legs and then draw the soles of the feet in towards each other, butterfly pose. Lean the shoulders forward, push the knees towards the ground. From here, take a hold of the feet wherever you can, maybe it's your big toes. And we're going to come into a wide-legged balance. So take a breath in, exhale, lean into the sit bones, and then lift on the feet off the floor. See if you can open the legs out wide. Finding your balance here. Take a breath, sit tall, long exhale. And then take a cross in the ankles, rock to tabletop. Send the feet back into plank. And then lower down, move through your vinyasa. Your up dogs to your downward facing dog. And just find a little bit of movement here in downward facing dog. Wiggle out the hips, the legs, the shoulders. Just taking as much movement as you need here. Take a full deep breath in, lifting up from the palms of the hands through the armpits, through the hips. Exhale, sink and soften the heels all the way down to the ground. And on your next inhale, the left leg lifts high. As you exhale, send the left foot just outside the left hand, and then reach the left arm to the ceiling, a high lunge twist. Take in a breath. As you exhale, step in the right foot behind the left, sit on your bum, and then catch a hold of the left foot as you rock into happy baby. Soles of the feet lifting towards the ceiling. Bending the knees, rocking the spine against the floor. Take a deep breath in. Taking a deep breath out. This time taking the left foot on the floor. Leg can be stretched or bent, whatever you prefer. Take a hold of your right foot where you can. Take a breath in. And then exhale, extend the right leg all the way out to the right. Hand to toe pose. Stretching out the inner thigh. Your left hand might be on your left hip as a little bit of a stabilizer. So you keep the left side of the body close to the floor. Push your left heel into the mat. Push your left hip back down into the mat. Take in a breath here. As you exhale, bend the left knee and then cross the right foot over the left leg. So you're coming into your figure of four, hip stretch. And then inhale, lift the left knee all the way into the body. As you bring the knees close, work on pushing the right knee away from the right shoulder. Just increasing the stretch around the hip. And then you might like to take the left toes up to the ceiling. You might prefer to keep that left leg bent. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Land on the sole of the left foot on the floor. Place the right foot on the floor, hips distance apart. Hands by the hips, lift on the chest to bring the shoulders close. Take an inhale as you lift the hips all the way into bridge pose. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, and then grip them out with your feet, your big toes and your pinky toes. So you're not rolling the knees out, rolling into the edges of the feet, but staying central and strong. Take a breath in here. Exhale, land on the spine all the way down onto the mat. Extend the left leg, extend the right. Take an inhale, arms lift and reach all the way up overhead. Interlace the hands, release the index fingers. Exhale all the way up into a seat. Strong stack pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, wide arm twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, wide arm twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands down by the legs. Bring the soles of the feet together, butterfly. Lean the shoulders forward. Press the knees apart. Take a deep breath in. Taking a deep breath out. Holding on to the feet wherever you can. Beginning to prepare for your kind of V up. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll onto your sit bones, lift the feet, and then begin to see if you can open the feet out wide. Finding your balance here. Pull into center, pull the waist in, pull the ribs in. Take a breath. Exhale, cross the ankles, rock to tabletop, from tabletop plank to chaturanga, to an up dog, to downward facing dog. Pedaling it out through the legs in downward facing dog. Finding your breath, find your movement. And as you take your next inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step in the right foot between the hands. Rise all the way up to high crescent lunge. From high crescent lunge, take a hold of the elbows. Take a breath in. Exhale, lean the elbows ahead and shoulders back. Take a breath. Exhale, cactus in the arms, clasp the hands behind the back. Full inhale as you lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward over the right leg, lifting the fingers up towards the ceiling. Finding your humble warriors here. As you take your next inhale, sweep the chest up over the hips, bring the arms forward, and then wrap the right arm over the left. Find eagle arms. Take in a breath here in eagle. And as you exhale, twist your eagle to the right. And then twist your eagle to the left, all the way around to the left, so your toes point to the left. And then fold forward over the legs. Bringing your eagle pinky fingers down towards the ground. Keep a hold of eagle as you inhale, lift the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, come back to high lunge. Right toe, turn into the right. Right knee leads. Take a breath here. Exhale, lean in the shoulders forward. Warrior three, lifting the left leg all the way off the floor. Find and balance here in warrior three. Holding onto those eagle arms if you can. Take in a breath. As you exhale, bring the left knee forward, stand and balance. And then cross the left leg over the right, full eagle pose. Folding forward over the legs. Take in a breath. A long exhale. From eagle, find warrior three. Send the left leg all the way out behind you. From warrior three, come back to high lunge. Reaching the eagle arms all the way up to the ceiling. From high lunge, release the hands to the floor. Step it all the way back through plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling out in the legs and downward facing dog. Inhale in the left leg lifts high. Exhale to step the left foot between the hands. Rise all the way up into high crescent. From high crescent, take a hold of the elbows. Take an inhale as you lift the chest, lean the head, shoulders and elbows back. Exhale to cactus the arms and clasp the hands. Roll and squeeze the shoulders in towards each other. Full breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Lifting the knuckles and fingers up towards the ceiling. Inhale, high lunge, hands reaching forward. And then wrap the left arm over the right. Palms of the hands together in eagle. Squeeze the inner thighs in together. Take a breath. Exhale, take a twist left. And then take a twist all the way around to the right. Turn the feet to the right. Take a breath in. Exhale, an eagle forward fold. Bring in your eagle fingertips all the way down towards the ground. As you inhale, lift the eagle arms all the way back up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Exhale, high lunge, twist to the left. Take a breath in. Exhale, beginning to lean the shoulders forward, right leg lifts off the floor, warrior three with eagle arms. Take a breath, hold your body strong. Exhale, stand and balance, right knee forward. To cross the right leg over the left, full eagle, folding forward over the legs. See if the elbows and knees can meet. Take a breath here. Exhale, warrior three, send the right leg back. From warrior three, high lunge, reaching the arms all the way up to the ceiling. From high lunge, place the hands on the mat. Step all the way back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Finding a little movement in downward facing dog. Taking an inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the outside edges of the hands. Sit all the way down through Malasana squat. Lifting the chest. Sink the hips low. And then take a little squeeze of the body in and up. Pull everything into its center. Hold your Malasana strong. Take a deep breath here. A deep breath out. From Malasana, allow the tension to ease from your body and then sit all the way down onto your bottom. Take a hold of your big toes, rock into your happy baby. Rock the body side to side, up and down the length of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. From happy baby, bring the soles of the feet together. Place the pinky toe edge of the feet on the floor in your butterfly. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Take a full deep breath in here. A long exhale out. Full deep breath in. Full breath out. Sliding the legs out long. Taking the feet apart maybe, or bring them together if that's better for you. Lift the chest to bring the shoulders closer. Take the hands down on the mat, palms face up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Just allowing the heart to slow. The breath to soften and ease. Closing the eyes if you can, if it's comfortable. Softening the space between the eyebrows. Spending a short time in Shavasana. If you want to take longer, then just turn off your cameras and take as much time as you need. And beginning here to wiggle into the fingers, wiggle into the toes. Let the head roll from side to side. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale into a full body stretch. Exhale to bring the knees into the chest and take a rock all the way up to your seat. As you come up into your seat, bringing the palms of the hands together, sit tall, easy pose. Inhale, lift the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, arms wide, bring the palms of the hands back together, pray. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, open them the arms wide, come back together, pray. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, wide arms, bring the hands back together, pray. And then lifting the thumbs to the forehead, rest the forehead on the thumbs. Take a moment here to seal in your practice and thank yourself for showing up, giving yourself some time for you today. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.